Hi AP Bio, welcome to Kitchen Biology with Mrs. Chou today. Okay, so today we're going to do a quick lesson on the main parts of a plant, its structures and functions, and I thought I would pull out some vegetables and fruits from my refrigerator to talk about plants today. So we got three main organs of a plant, our roots, stems, and leaves, and I pulled out one of my favorite herbs. This is, can you guess? Cilantro. And not everybody likes it because some people think it tastes like soap and they don't really like eating it. And that's okay because that's actually a natural deterrent for herbivores, for cilantro plants. And unfortunately, I like eating them. So we have two parts of the plant shown here. We have the leaves. This is what's usually used for cooking. And then some people also eat the stem right here, but no roots because at the farm where they grew this, they cut this off and no roots are showing. All right, pulling out another thing from my fridge, and these are, yep, you guessed it, these are spinach leaves, but these are little baby leaves. And so you can see that these leaves have veins in them. That's for water and sugar conduction, but no roots, also cut off. Okay, so you might be wondering what's in my fridge that does have roots. Well, I've got very common vegetable here. This is part, you guys know this is a carrot, and it's actually part of the roots of the plant. And so this is nicely prepared for my kitchen. So like no leaves or stems are showing, and the lateral roots that normally would be growing out from the side of this carrot root are not showing as well. Okay, but we'll come back to this because I'm going to issue a challenge to you. All right, now there might be some other things that are in your fridge, like in mine. I pulled out this. This is a tomato, and I might ask you, is this a vegetable or is this a fruit? Well, the short answer is it's actually both. So in the grocery store, this is labeled as vegetables, but botanically for parts of the plant, this organ is actually a fruit. And so because it contains the little seeds inside, those are the little baby embryos, the little tiny tomato plants that will grow from them. And I hope some of you are actually growing some of them at home through the Tomato Sphere project. Okay, another one. Let's see. Which part of the plant is this? This is an avocado, and this is actually botanically a fruit, also in the vegetable section in the grocery store. And here we got one more. And this is the cucumber. So this also is a fruit and a vegetable. So these are like dual purpose names. So this also has seeds, but sometimes botanists grow these varieties so that they don't have seeds, as they're seedless, which means that those plants actually are sterile, so they have to propagate them in some way to grow more of these. Okay, one last tricky one I'm going to offer you and see if you can figure out what part of a plant this thing from my fridge is. All right, so you're seeing that and you know it's garlic. So is it roots, stems, or leaves? Well, the short answer is, let me show you a couple of things. All right, this part, these little things sticking out, those are actually the roots. They're dried off and have fallen off, but that's the roots. And coming out of the top of this bulb of garlic would be some leaves. So that means that this garlic bulb is actually stems. So it's not green like your normal stems that you'd see with cilantro, but these are actually modified stems and they're storage organs, so they have tissue right there. They store some of the food for the garlic plant and also contains lots of chemicals. So some of these chemicals are chemical deterrents for herbivores. So while we like to eat garlic, other animals like birds and insects and worms, they actually don't like eating it. So it's a great deterrent and protective mechanism for garlic plants. So most garlic that's grown in the United States is actually propagated asexually. So garlic plants can reproduce sexually and have flowers and produce seeds. But if you were to take apart this garlic bulb and had these individual cloves, you could plant each one into the ground and have a whole new garlic plant. All right, so thanks for joining me today for Kitchen Biology with Mrs. Chou.